challenge of climate change is that buildings are the biggest contributor to energy consumption. So if we can start with the buildings and start with rethinking our existing building stock and make sure that new buildings that are coming online are as energy efficient as possible, it will be the easiest way to meet the challenges of global climate change.
Zero net energy at the highest level, it's a building that uses as much energy as it produces over the course of a year. The unique challenges to high-performance buildings are really all around integrating the systems of the building, of taking account of the conditions at the site, of designing a building shell that's appropriate for the conditions at the site, that the lighting system takes into account the daylighting that's available for free, so to speak, and that the prevailing winds at the site contribute to the heating and cooling of the building.
The benefits to zero net energy or a high efficiency building is that we can give back to the community more than we take from it. In other words, we'll give back cleaner energy, sustainable energy that's probably generated on site without depleting resources outside of the community.
The Architecture at Zero competition offers an unparalleled opportunity for architects and engineers to meet the design challenges not only of beauty, but also of a technical and mathematical and engineering perspective about creating a building that approaches zero net energy in an underserved area of San Francisco. We have partnered with the Tenderloin Neighborhood Development Corporation, which is a nonprofit housing developer that provides housing for the poorest of the poor in San Francisco.
For us, we have some very special reasons to care about energy efficiency. Because we are affordable housers and we're trying to reach low-income people, the lower the costs at which we can operate, the lower rent we need to charge in order to have our buildings function financially. And the lower rent we can charge, the more affordable is the housing. So I'm really pleased that PG&E selected the site at Eddy and Taylor for the Zero Net Energy competition.
The Architecture at Zero competition was a great opportunity for our office to explore some opportunities that we saw relative to zero net energy design. I think the interesting approach that we had was to first plot out ways that people inhabit the environment as a whole, kind of on a daily basis, on a seasonal basis, and really looked at the ways that a building filters that environment really fundamentally from the climate to the use and how you end up wearing a building like a piece of clothing.
The Architecture at Zero competition is a rare opportunity for students. First of all, it's something of a real project. The Tenderloin Neighborhood Development Corporation will be building 150 units at this site. So unlike a lot of student competitions, it's not hypothetical, it's real. Both students and professionals should enter the Architecture at Zero competition because it's really an unparalleled opportunity to have our jurors, one of whom is the editor of Architectural Record, Kathleen McGuigan, see all of the entries. So at the very least, your entries are going to be seen by one of the top architectural editors in the United States, not to mention some of the leading thinkers and theorists on energy consumption and its reduction. Second, there's a very nice prize purse that the jurors will decide how that will be distributed between the entrants. And most importantly, you as entrants, or the people who do enter this competition, will have the practice and the knowledge that comes with submitting for this. And that ultimately is what we are hoping that people take away from this, is by actually looking at a site and going through the exercise of creating something beautiful that also is energy efficient, you will become better prepared going forward.